Arg. It's a 2x2 opening and it starts next to the pillar. If this doesn't look good, then it is better to have that white block here. It's so out of place. So out of place. I haven't actually never tried chiseled. Damn, why did that look so strange? I never tried chiseled glowstone. Yeah, factory blocks. Can I see them here? I don't know if I have them here. Or they are hidden. Or do you mean these chiseled factory blocks? I remember these from Crash Landing. These were quite cool in that pack. Factory blocks, yeah, these ones are really neat to have in a machine room. I should probably have that in there. I think the bottom board doesn't work at all. Just keep it gray for now. That block and that block, they just looked so out of place. And I want to have the pillars in a different color. Up here it can work. Oh, can I do it? Ha. Here I can have it. Yeah, perhaps now it's broken. Damn it. Yeah, maybe. Need to repair my pickaxe. And I probably won't have any 50 obsidian. Iron. Do you remember the recipe? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can actually use 2 of these and 5. Well, let's do 10. As a change for this season, I actually wanted to have it. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I wanted to have it like a manual repair because honestly, it's not a big deal to do it. You don't need to do it that often. This is like the second time I repair my sword in quite long. I should do it before stream. Yeah, good, then I had. Since I read your comments a little later, I already tried it, so it seems like I was right. I'm so bad at remembering recipes. Like Botania? That was it was so hard. If you saw my Speedplay on that, I mean, not everyone watches my Speedplay, but it was there were so many flowers and colors, and I don't have anything against the style of using them like that. I mean, to adding one of each, but I can't remember the words. it's... No, I just can't. So 2 of those and it's back in business. Just 1. Why did it do like that? Can't I... Why didn't that work? That was strange. 3. Okay, I have 5 more in stock. That should be fine. Yeah, Thorncraft is also crazy. There's chiseled marble brick. Shall we try this? Ah, hey Tiger. Long time no see. I hope everything is well with you. You think the board up... I mean, here I can totally agree that it could be cool to have the same pattern. We can check it out up here as well. It looks strange up there. We didn't see half of the pattern. Oh, that's the best question. What does TKH stand for? The fun thing is that it sounds so much better in Swedish. In English, I can hardly say it. Like, hello, my name is TKH. My tongue is like rah. But in the old days, when I started with internet and stuff, in the early internet days, I think I was around 16 or 17, so it's kind of a long time ago. It's like, yeah, it's a very long time ago. Long before, I mean, I was there when internet started. Long before we had internet at home and stuff. So, and I was using IRC, and I had to come up with, in Swedish, it's TKH. So T is, then we say T, and K, then we say K, and H we say H. So in Swedish it's TKH. So it's much easier to say, at least for me, compared to TKH. It's, the tongue is not moving in the way it should be. Anyway, I was... you know how kids are when they're like 16? Some of you perhaps are. No, that wasn't correct. Filled with confidence, and I had no understanding of how you behave correctly on the internet. Skystone brick, let's do it here. So my first nickname on internet, the really first one I had, was The King. That was taken from the game Street Rod. If you know Street Rod, the game, I hope you do. You should know Street Rod. It's the best game from that time. And the final opponent is called The King. So, and that was my first idea of a cool internet name, because back then everyone, I mean, you always had TKH. Yeah, no, it sounds strange in English if I say it in Swedish. Back then, hey, something is wrong. Back then, everyone had to have a cool internet name. And The King sounded like a really cool internet name. I hope you agree. And if you don't, then you're too young, because This room is one block too short. So anyway, of course you can't go around and call yourself the king. I mean, that sounds stupid. So I changed it to TKH. TK is still the king. So the H was like himself or so. So it's the same thing, but it's yeah, same thing but not the same thing. All right. Oh, BBS. No, I wasn't a part of the BBS, but I had lots of friends who were BBSers, and I never... This hammer is way too fast now. BBS was strange. People used BBS at school and yeah. It wasn't my thing. It wasn't for me. Yeah, Sim, I know what you mean. I mean, to register at... I used to be able to use TKH on like any internet site or forum or whatever. That wasn't right. Because it was always free. I remember the first time I noticed that someone else in the world used TKH. I was like, no, it was some... I tried to look it up just for fun. It was some Chinese guy whose name was like, I don't know, Tim Kao Hao. And so that was the first time. Nowadays, I mean, it's impossible to use TKH. It's either too short or it's taken. So that's why I started using the real TKH. Simply because it's free. And I mean, I'm the real one. I'm not the fake one as the others are. So what did we say about the thing being 16 years old and full of confidence, right? Okay, now you tell me. Which... Should I go with right or left? I actually... Yeah, the real king himself, exactly that. That's exactly what this stands for. So let's just call it TKH, because I've used it for so long, and it's not a name. It doesn't have a meaning anymore. It's just 3 letters, and those 3 letters are me. And back in those days, the people I spent time with, hanging out, partying, or... It wasn't bad. The room wasn't too big. Oh, man. The room wasn't too big at all. Oh, I'll fix that later. TRTKH. Yeah, I'm kind of into the... Because that brick up there fits with that one. And that part doesn't fit. This was the biggest facepalm tonight. Markman. Okay, yeah, Markman works. Markman. Oh, how annoying was this? I'll leave it for now. Actually, I like this the bricks better because it fitted with the pattern, and then I will use the board on the bottom side, at least on this part, but not in the final side. Oh, that was so annoying. I have to fix it. Things can't be asymmetrical. This room has to be the same. Oops. The same size as the upper one. Yeah, you missed that. I miscalculated. It's really hard to break these things. I'm glad I didn't use obsidian, because that would have been annoying. Oh. The pillar should be here. And like that, and then that's the pillar. And they should be sky-stoned. Sky-stoned? Stoned. So that's how it's supposed to be. Good thing I have a double jump. Oh. What happened there? Did I get an extra? Now it's correct. So, is this a good enough design? I wanted the design to be similar as the one upstairs, but I didn't want it to be... I mean, I didn't want it to look the same, but still have the same style. Oh, I need to fix this. I can't stand it when it's not aligned. But that's okay. Tearing it down was rather quick, because I have my insane hammer. Did you see that on the at the ending of the Speedplay? If you watched it, how fast it is when I go mining. That was actually... the stream won't continue for very long. I'm already... I have passed the time I thought I would spend. So... not for long. Ah... Stoned bricks. Yeah, they are so stoned. And we should have a stone brick here, and another pillar with this. I'm starting to get the hang of this now. And in 1 minute I will derp again. Cool, JA. That's nice. Thanks you. Thanks you. Starting to get fuzzy mouth. Let's continue with the one up here as well. Oh, it's... the room is like 1 block too high to be easy to move in. Doing the ceiling was annoying in the first time I did it. When I did it here, upstairs, I actually dug the room out completely before, and then after a while, yeah, I should do the ceiling as well. And then I had to build pillars up everywhere to reach the ceiling. But down here, I actually did it while digging out the first layer. Missed one. So it wasn't that bad here. Let's see, we should have. And I even calculated correctly. Good. Hello, Shiva. Yes, TKH is the correct. You can say the real TKH as well, but TKH is what I will listen to. Yeah, I forgot to say that. I started, but then I derped, so I forgot. The people I hung out with back in early days, when internet was young and I was even younger or something, we all used our internet names in real life as well. So people were like, yeah, hey TK, well, take a hold, they said, but we've been through that already. Oh, thanks, I didn't see that. So I was listening to TKH, well, out on, we had this billiard place where we just hang out, played billiard and snooker, laser doom and stuff. And back there, I mean, I didn't know half of the people's names in that group. It was really nice people, nothing wrong with them. They were just social. Yeah, they have problems with with society. Let's just stop right there before we say anything else. Nice people, problem with society, and society had problems with them. And most of the people, I had no idea what their names were, but I knew their internet name, and that was enough. Yeah, snooker is really nice. Eurosport, they show it quite often. Is this stone tool rod that we use to do torches. But I never get to watch it. Because apparently, according to my better half, it's really boring. So we're not, we don't agree on that. Torch, Tinker's torch. Let's use Tinker's torch. Snooker is yeah, similar to billiard, very different. It's much harder. I was back in the days. I was a good billiard player. I could do a lot of good shots, but snooker, the table is, if it's not double the size, at least it feels like double the size. And I think the holes are, the pits are slightly smaller as well. So it's, and I mean the scoring card, when I played it last time, it was, I mean, that was a joke. It was embarrassing. I hope no one ever watched it. It's probably the worst snooker game in history. I like this. I like to have it connected in some way. But it feels... I would like to continue it like the board, the bottom board. But it will... I decided that it looks strange over behind the pillar.
Unfortunately, I think that looks just a little better. I need to think about it. I think I need to think about it. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 each. So we need 16, right? We should have 3 in this center. That's the center, right? 1, 2, 3, and then if I go for the same design, and I haven't dug out anything yet. Good enough to start with, perhaps. These two, so we get a baseline. I was still wanting to go for the purple. I will need to think about what we can do. And personally, I think it's easier to have, if I get a pattern, it's easier to change the pattern. Then I can change, like, yeah, I should probably start with Thorncraft so I get the wand, what's it called? You probably know the name before I do. Let's see if I can beat you. Of changing blocks. No, what's it called? No, I want to look at the chat. It's called Equal Trade. I hope I beat you. Wand of Equal Trade. Then I could, like, I want to change this pattern to something else. It will be much faster. It's not bad, it's not fun either. The floor is very temporary. I don't want these to be here. Okay, it looks better than before. I like the dark pillars. I wonder if I should have... Can I have the doorways in dark instead? And then perhaps have a dark board? Here, I missed one. Not there. Is it too similar to the gray if I do it like this? I could have it white in the middle, dark in the top. I like these. These have a nice pattern. I like they look mystical, but they are too similar to the gray to look. Yeah, I still need to think about it. Overall, I can live with this design. I can. It's not extremely interesting, but I can live with it. I wonder how it looks with going sky bricks up here. No. Damn it. And these are so slow to break as well. Well, I could have the board with skystone. I have plenty of skystone. Let's do it all. Let's see how it looks. This is the last touch, last try. No, that looks strange. That looked
even worse. Well, no, I need to think about this. I think we're very, very close to how I really like it, and yeah, a few different. Perhaps I should post a few pictures on the social medias and to get some input. Maybe. We'll see about that. Now, I want to just show off the mining stuff before going to bed. Ring of the Mantle, and we need a tablet. Are you ready? This is my alumite hammer. I mean, alumite is not the fastest, so it could go faster, but this is how it looks when mining. Oh, and then I hit dirt, of course I do. Pop, pop, pop. It's quite quick. Kind of good. I think I should have a big room over here with Thorncraft. Okay, anyway, that's it for tonight. I will close the stream, and my bags are full. That's okay. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Really fun to have a few ones to keep me company and give me ideas and help with the chisel and the carpenter's blocks. We made improvements, definitely, and perhaps I should stream more often. It will probably be during weekends. It's hard for me in weekdays. Alright. Thank you again. Good night, everyone. Good night, Tyler, JJ all Reft. Good night, Tiger and Sim and everyone. Shiva. See you next time. Bye bye.